Hello there and welcome to VGC. This is another first play video. My name is Chris Scullion and today we're looking at The Darkest Files. Now the first play videos we've done so far have been kind of light-hearted. We had Mullet Majak, which is kind of over-the-top violence, and we had Inzoi, which was a kind of a South Korean take on The Sims. Those two games were kind of open for humour. This is based on real crimes committed by the Nazis, so understandably, if you're expecting some wisecracks in this one, it's going to be fairly light on those, if there will be any at all. But the whole point of First Play is we want to kind of cover a wide range of games, so let's see what this one is like. I'm quite curious about this one. According to the Steam page for it, it's got two cases in it. It's like a detective type game, and it's based on actual actual crimes, apparently. I'm not sure if it's exactly beat for beat what happened in real life or if it's just inspired by them, but either way, this is what we're looking at today, so let's see how it goes. As ever, I'll do a bit of it on YouTube and then we'll do an extended version on Patreon. So patreon.com/videogameschronicle to get a longer version of this, and it'll be ad free as well, so yeah. But let's go. So apparently there's two cases and then an epilogue by the looks of it. They're great challenges. Puzzles for more challenging experience. Let's go for investigator mode with the knowledge that I'm at risk of being stuck. Right, so the names are different, mostly. So it's not beat for beat true story, but it's based on crimes that did actually happen.
Frankfurt, West Germany, 1956. 11 years after the end of World War II, many crimes of the Nazi era still go unpunished. The perpetrators of these crimes are walking free. Many judges, prosecutors, and police officers have already served under the Nazis. Now they have no interest in prosecuting their former comrades for actions similar to their own. For the victims of these crimes, this is unbearable. To end this, Attorney General Fritz Bauer establishes a special unit of young prosecutors with no ties to the old regime. I am Esther Katz. I am one of these prosecutors. We are investigating Nazi crimes and bringing perpetrators to justice. Not to avenge, not to heal, but to show that there are laws that apply to all. It doesn't make us popular. Most want to forget. Some want us to shut up. But they cannot stop us. Nothing belongs to the past. Everything is still present and can become the future again.
That's quite fitting, I think, given... Yeah. The art style is fantastic so far. I really like how it looks. But here we go.
First day, you've got this, Katz.
Okay, so it's first person. H on your tutorial. Yep. I'll have a wee seat. I like rain in a game. If rain's handled well in the game, I'm always in favour. That's nice rain.
Not where I'd expect to find this office, to be honest. But it's a nice corner of Frankfurt nonetheless. I should try the coffee at Café Selten sometime. I've heard good things.
Well, this is good. So you can use the WASD to move around if you want, but I don't really like that. I'm more a console gamer, so I'm only kind of getting into PC games mostly. But you can instead use the right mouse button to move. So it's kind of one-handed if you want, which is quite a nice way of doing it.
Looks more like somebody's home than a prosecutor's office. I'm not the first one in.
Right, where we going, Esther?
Hello? Anybody here? Not much of a welcome party.
Even clicking it. Highlighted objects. Okay.
The door is locked. The door is locked.
Now, where have I...
Okay, so there's a scroll wheel to go between. Okay. Ahem.
I'm sorry?
It must be... Oh, hello, good morning. Sorry I didn't hear you enter. You must be Miss Katz, right?
So it is my office. Good. Had me worried there for a moment.
Oh yes, of course, yes, it is. I was just... yes. Paula Fisher. Hello.
You were just snooping.
I'm a legal assistant here for Mr. Bauer's team. Well, the legal assistant. We're a bit understaffed at the moment.
It's nice to meet you, Paula.
Oh, it's my pleasure, believe me. I've brought you this week's newspaper and a letter that arrived for you. Anyway, I should probably be going. I'll be at my desk if you need anything. You'll find me. Or through the intercom. We just had the whole system installed. It made my life so much easier.
Thank you. Is there anything else?
Mr. Bauer wants to talk with you once you've acclimatized. His words, not mine. He should be arriving soon for that matter, so should the rest of the team.
I see. Very well then. Thank you.
Paula Fisher
Pleasure to
sounds
have you on our team.
potentially Australian.
All right then. First encounter, check. Time for me to settle in.
The atmosphere's quite cool.
Look at that. Written evidence of all those sleepless nights. And a ton of coffee. But here I am. I finally made it. Pretty sure it was all worth it.
It's the sort of thing where you're going to get some nerds going, I think you'll find there wasn't an intercom system in place in Germany until the 60s. Or something like that. Right, let's go and see the big man.
The door is locked.
Oh, that's right.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Always happy to help.
The door is locked. Not the cleanest of places.
Yeah, everyone's got spots on it. And bathroom's locked as well, by the looks of it. So not everything can be... Where was I supposed to meet this chap? Because his room is closed unless I have to meet them downstairs. No. Is one of those locked doors now unlocked? Because his is locked.
The door is locked. The
This
door is
one's locked. This one's locked. Oh no, that's mine.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
That will be all for now. Thank you, Paula.
Always happy to help.
No signal. The line must be dead. Maybe I should talk to Paula about it.
Paula, fix my phone, please.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
I mean,
All for now.
phone's dead. That
Always happy to help.
should kind of be an option. Where am I going here? Good start. That's locked.
Door is locked.
That's locked. Oh, that's a restroom. Thank you. There's clearly something very silly that I'm missing here, but she's no help.
The door is locked.
This door's constantly locked. This door's constantly locked. There must be something else in my room that I haven't interacted with yet. Here we go. Dr. Bauer's not easy to work with here. Cool. Oh, there's let's try to read it and it's all written. Your mother asks if you're coming home at the weekend. It's not very feminist of the mother. Right. I bet you it gets to a point where just triggering something like that is enough to unlock one of these doors.
The door is locked.
Maybe not.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
That will be all.
Hmm.
Thank you, Paula.
Get slightly frustrated.
Really small for an intercom. Must be a new model.
Conference room isn't even triggering. This is not there. This one's locked.
The door is locked.
Outside I can't go. It would appear there's not a lot I can do. Except for just sit on this bench and go, sit in this chair and go, what's going on? It's a shame because it looks really cool. I just don't know what the hell I'm doing.
The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is locked.
Yep. That's mine. Once I've been acclimatized, she said. So is there something else that I'm missing? Done that. Done these.
The last holiday we spent together as a family. Franz was such a show-off that summer. Always trying to impress the girls. I wish you were here, big brother. I'm not letting you down. I swear.
It's just one of these situations.
Deserves a fresh journal, ready to be filled.
Because I've not picked my notebook up, it was stuck. Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Mr. Bauer is ready for you. He says at your own time. With him, that means as soon as possible.
Thank you. I'd better get.
Can Mr. Bauer not hear me rattling his door handle the entire time?
Miss Katz, welcome to the front line.
The front line, Dr. Bauer?
Just Mister. We're working together here. And it's where you are now, at the edge of the enemy land. Believe me, When you leave this office, you'll enter hostile territory. My name, as you already know, is Fritz Bauer, General Prosecutor. Much to the displeasure of the public, I insist on investigating the many crimes committed under the NSDAP. Most of them, of course, have long since gone cold. And nobody out there truly wishes for us, for you, to solve them. Or frankly, to even touch them. A rather thankless job, may I say. Are you up for it?
I was not aware there would be a test for this position.
This entire job is a test, Miss Katz. But no matter. Miss Katz, I believe I have the perfect case for you to start with.
I'm listening.
Hans Naumann, an older gentleman, shot just before the end of the war.
And why does this fall under our jurisdiction?
The suspects. According to the victim's wife, her husband was taken by uniformed men for no reason. He never came back. His body was found in a forest nearby after the war. Shot in the head.
Do we have any files? Any leads?
Yes, from the original investigation. Miss Naumann reported her husband's death to the police. A case was opened. The public prosecutor's office investigated members of the NSDAP local group. They're suspects. However, no charges were pressed. Based on the investigation, Hans Naumann was lawfully executed.
You don't think that's the case, do you?
I have my doubts. The first thing that I'll need you to establish is why Hans Naumann was taken. Depending on the answer, we'll see if the case warrants a full investigation. I asked Mrs. Fisher to prepare a file. It should probably already be on your desk. I suggest you familiarize yourself with it and invite the widow to give a statement. Mrs. Fisher should be able to help you with that. It might also be wise to check the archives. You never know
Well,
what is hidden in these.
I tried to.
Maybe something about this official order mentioned in the discontinuation report. Ask Mr. Bournemouth for the keys. I believe he has a spare set. Good luck, Miss Katz.
Right. Get the keys, check the files, and invite the first witness.
Interesting. So that
I need a refresher on the Nazi hierarchy. Understanding the chain of command will be crucial.
pretty sure Hitler was at the top.
I did say to ask her if I needed anything.
So it's like I like the general idea of it, and I like the presentation. The presentation's superb. The performances are okay, depending on the characters so far. But I got a bit annoyed by getting stuck that early. I think if it wanted me to pick up the notebook, it should have said pick up your notebook instead of making me click everything until it finally decided I had done enough to trigger the next bit. That was slightly frustrating. I just hope the rest of the game isn't the case of guess what we're thinking. Okay, so here's a case file. This is fell victims of violent crime. 4 possible suspects. Police investigations is considered closed. A dead body is reported to the police. Filed a criminal complaint. Block warden saw a man climbing up the block's flagpole, attempted to tear down the right flag and replace it with a white flag. You recognise the young resident Jan Naumann, and that's not Hans. So that's Hans Naumann. Says, was that maybe his son, a young resident? Did his son take down the Nazi flag and replace it with a white flag. And his dad was taken as a result, potentially. The victim was a communist insurgent who carried out highly treasonable actions. Act may be punished only if it was punishable by law before the act was committed. So because the laws at the time said that anyone in Germany who abets the hostile power during a war will be sentenced to death, so because Naumann was allegedly a communist insurgent who carried out a treasonable action, they weren't breaking the law by killing him because the law says he should be sentenced to death, I believe. The suspects acted accordingly to the contemporary laws. He told me they got the traitor and gave his report. The order to execute. So he'd been killed. We just don't know who it was specifically that killed him. And obviously it appears...
So many smokers here. I doubt this office will ever be free of the cigarette smell.
It appears... Alright, Esther.
That's what my doctor said.
Very good. It appears that he was doing anti-Nazi things and then the Nazi killed him for that reason, and that's why said Nazis now have to face justice.
How can I help you?
Thank you.
Oops.
Here if you need.
That's a bit fiddly, that scroll wheel.
Miss Katz, how can I help you?
You do this with the scroll wheel and it seems to be a wee bit...
I need you to invite a potential witness.
Of course. Who should I reach out to?
Mrs. Naumann.
Ludmilla Naumann, the victim's widow. I want to hear her version of what happened.
Of course. I'm on top of it. Anything else?
I need some additional files.
Something specific?
I need more details regarding NS organizations. Chains of commands, ranks, and badges. Anything you can get your hands on.
Of course, I'll get right to it. Anything else?
Thank you, Paula.
Nope.
That will be all for now.
Here if you need anything.
Okay, a cheeky wee achievement there. So, can I get into the archives now? Still no. It's annoying. This is what I'm talking about. They told me to go to the archive. I'm trying to do that now, but presumably I have to trigger something else before that happens. This one's still locked.
The door is locked.
Done that already. Conference door's locked. He's got the keys, doesn't he, to the archive? Is that what it is?
Oh, hello. Oh, please, forgive the mess. I'm afraid I didn't have the time to clean up. Miss Katz, right?
Yeah, I'm the one who was rattling your door 40 times earlier.
Esther Katz, nice to meet you.
Pleasure is all mine. Christoph Wolmuth. Christoph, preferably. I try to be on first-name basis.
Mr. Wolmuth it is.
Is that usual here?
Not from what I can tell.
Let's stick to the usual then, shall we?
We are a small team. I'd love to tell you that we are small and tight-knit, but, well, happy to have more people join the fight. Especially someone like you.
Mr. Bauer said you have the keys to the archive?
I do. We all. Oh, despair. I tend to keep 2 sets, as I'm somewhat prone to displacing them. Just let me find it. And there it is, the master key. Be aware of its gifts.
The master key?
It's from a story I used to read. You know, don't mind me. Good luck in the archives.
I don't know if it's healthy to be suspicious of absolutely everybody here, even though technically this agency is anti-Nazi. You wonder if there's a twist here with double agents and stuff, or if I'm overthinking this. And
Ooh, the smell. Brings me
Yeah.
to all the nights at the library.
to find the archive case file, if you need to connect a name to an archive number. Okay. Right, so how do I look through my files? The radio menu gives me access to my notebook. Look for unfiled documents. Now where's the case file here? HN 1956-284. Nothing there. Oh. Oh, so if I look up his name, hold on. Oh wait, 4HN45 284. Nope. Looking for Nauman, is he here? Is that his wife? I can't remember. 7GN 56 284. Oh.
Found them. These seem relevant to our case.
There we go. Right, I'm going to stop here for the normal YouTube version of the Darkest Files. I'm very curious about this one. Like, I'm a bit frustrated at the start when I got stuck there. That was slightly frustrating. All that would have been needed to kind of dodge that was a wee thing saying, "Get your notebook," and that would have kind of skipped a bit of frustration at the start of the game. But that aside, now that that's out of the way, I'm really curious about it. I like, especially this investigator mode where it's making you have a proper think. Even just getting the case file out required a wee bit of thought. So yeah, I'm curious about this. I might play a wee bit more of this one, but I'm certainly going to play a wee bit more of it if you're on my the VGC Patreon. If you visit patreon.com/videogameschronicle, you'll see a longer version of this video without ads as well. I'm going to play another 20 minutes or so just to play a wee bit further. But yeah, otherwise, if you're not interested in that, that's totally fine. This was the Darkest Files. And yeah, hopefully it's currently on PC. I don't know if it's going to be on console, but it's pretty mouse heavy, so maybe not. But otherwise, an interesting game, a really cool art style, and it's about a subject matter which I think is becoming sadly more important. But yeah, thanks for watching. Like I say, I'll see you on Patreon if you fancy it. Otherwise, I'll see you for more First Play videos very soon. Thanks guys, bye bye.